Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. How to day trade Moderna. $300 to $1,000 easy money on Moderna. That's why we're making these videos. We're sharing with you the gap trading and short selling fundamentals. This is how we're able to pull profits on a regular basis. Man, did I ever make a great call yesterday. Two things. One, buy at the open. Two, buy the breakup candle. If you missed one or the other, but you executed at least one, you made money today. It was a really good day today. So let's just jump into the yesterday's video just to give you an idea of what was discussed, shall we? We have a couple of scenarios. So if we just I'm honestly just tempted. I might just buy at the open. The reason being is because I think we're going to get our 1% right off the bat. So I'm going to go in not with my normal 30 or 60 shares. I'm going to go in, if I'm going to buy right at the open. That's if the price opens near the close. Right, so if we're opening here at 323, 324, 323, I'm just going to buy my regular, just half of that. So 15 for a quick trade up for $4 or $5, and that's what I'm going to do. And then if we end up, that's going to be a quick trade. I'm looking to get in and out probably in the first 15 minutes. If we end up closing. If we ended up closing a breakup candle, then I'm going to buy that breakup candle. So if we have a single, and there you have it. This was the plan. This was the strategy. Get in right away. I knew what my risks were. I knew there was going to be buying pressure, so I got in. And the next, after making my quick gains, I was going to wait for that 15-minute candle close because I know this is the buy the dip time. So we're doubling down, and so when we had that closed 15-minute candle and it was a breakup candle, we bought again, we doubled down, we brought our 60 shares to rip for another, I think $9. It was crazy. So remember, this is not financial advice. I'm sharing you my thoughts, my perceptions on how the markets work and what I anticipate to happen the next day. And I think 80% of the time, it actually does what, either one of the scenarios that we prepare for. So we prepare ahead of the day before for the next day, and we wait to see what unfolds, and we act on it. So sometimes it's a buy it to the open. Sometimes we're willing to take that risk, depending on the setup, right? It's always about the setup of the previous day and days, and we talk about those on a regular basis. So remember, this is not financial advice. I'm doing this for entertainment and education purposes only. Let's jump into that chart. I'm sure we're all excited to see exactly what happened on with Moderna today. So let's look at that, shall we? And boom, this is a 5-minute chart, nice, clean, crisp chart. Just to talk about exactly what happened today. I showed you the videos from the previous day to show you that what I talk about has meaning. It has weight to it. There's a reason. It comes from experience and technical analysis that I foresee these things happening on the next day. And we usually talk about 2-3 different scenarios because, look, I don't have a crystal ball, but I can tell you that if this happens, then that happens. The markets work on algorithms. Computers trade these things, and momentum carries a price higher or lower, and that's what we're looking for. So on the open, let's take a look at Moderna. On the open, right, 322. We got in exactly at 322, and within 5 minutes, we got our $6 gain. Right, that's a $90 move within $90 day within. And I just bought the 15. I said I did what I said I did. So $15 we exited because it was supposed to be a quick trade. So that's what we did, and then we waited for the 15-minute candle close. Because that's what we wait for, because who knows, things could turn around very fast in the market. We all know that. And we have our breakup candle. Why is this a breakup candle? There's no lower wick. That's what, to me, means a breakup candle. You see no lower wick. This is an even better breakup candle, right? But this is at the end of the day. So it's not as important or significant than a breakup candle at the beginning of the day, because time is more important than price. If you want to know why that is, then join me on Patreon. I'll explain to you why time is more important than price. It's definitely valuable information. Next, we had our close. So we got in here at 328 with our 60 shares because that was the plan. I've been talking about this. I've been doubling down on my shares. I think here, I think here, right? Or no, it was here. Sorry, not over there. It was here. Here, and I think we bought this breakout. I don't know. I have to go back and check, but definitely here we've been doubling down, on these buys. When it comes back to when it opens high and retraces back down to the closing price of the previous day. We've been doing that. It's been working like a charm. So we had this $9 move here. So in all, I think today was like a $630 day for me. So because I did these two trades, it would have been a more profitable trade to buy the open with 60 shares and just hold it. But hey, we are in the business of managing risk. So opening at the open is a risky business. We all know how that works. If you're an active trader and you're buying at the open or selling at the open, you get whipsawed and stopped out. It's a very frustrating time to trade. That's why we went with a small position to reduce our emotion. That's part of the psychology of trading. Now I know that from my gap and short selling fundamentals, when we have breakup candles, I get confident, and now I feel good about doubling or tripling, quadrupling my size, right? So that's why I got the 60 shares here. Okay, so let's talk about what happened yesterday, how it got us to today, and where we're going tomorrow. That's really important. We're going to talk about different setups. So yesterday we opened high at the gap fill, rejected immediately. And I was talking about this previous day. I'm like, we got to resistance and it was rejected. I think we ran out of time and we were going lower. I was like, that I don't know. That just seems to me like what's happening. We just opened higher. We immediately came back down, and we actually came into this price zone where it was rejected. And yes, we did indeed fall. We are in a buy the dip scenario. So this was very exciting for me. That day was a no trade day for me. And I think, these were just short-term traders pushing the market down, creating volatility. And, today we immediately saw, all of this orders being filled right back up again. So all the traders who were short yesterday are now all long today and pushing the market back up to yesterday's price, right? The short covering and the buying ensued. And now we came back to right where we left off. Right where we left off from this breakdown candle, we just dipped below, and now, so interesting that we're back into this channel, right? So this is a bit of volatility for money-making opportunity. Now, what does this tell me? This tells me that we are building energy. This is an important price, and it is a resistance. And the longer we hang out here, the more it has time to build energy to do what? To go and retest. And we do this all the time. We retest breakdown candle highs. Where is that here? So this is not important to me as much anymore. So let's redraw our lines, and we're going to smack it right here. 341 is where I'm looking for the price to go. And once we climb, and is this going to be a vacuum scenario? Yeah. So you could see that price when it came into this, yeah, pretty much. So when price came into these channels here and here, right, there was a volatility and it moves quickly. So I'm expecting the same behavior once we break through those channels. So there are a couple of things that could happen. But what I'm really looking for, and this would be the best scenario, is we do this. We could break up here as a breakup candle high, and the conservative thing to do is to wait and for price to build energy here at 341. We want the price to hang out here for 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes in this particular area. That will be the setup for the next leg higher. And this is how we're going to play that. So If we wait tomorrow, this is the play for tomorrow. If we have the breakup candle, we wait for a uh, a uh, a flag pattern. You can also buy if you're more into risk. We had a great day today, so I don't feel like chasing anything tomorrow. I want a perfect setup because today was a stellar day, almost $700 in profit. I don't want to ruin that. The next scenario would be the short scenario, and that's if we gap down. If we have a gap down and a breakdown candle, we short that breakdown candle and we use the top of that breakdown candle here on a 5, 10, 15 minute close uh, to minimize our risk. Those are the two things, right? We need a breakup candle. We need to hang out in this zone, and hanging out in this zone is going to set up for our next leg higher. I'm conservative. I want to keep my gains. I want the perfect setup. Or we break down and we short that breakdown candle. Those are the two setups for tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you know other people who are interested in trading, please send them to this channel. I think there's a lot of great value here. We're killing it. We're hitting. The Moderna is doing exactly what we're doing. I'm very excited today. So thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.